Hey guys, back again for another video. This one is newer to my channel, or newer type of video. I would say kind of partially, because it's going to be an unboxing and assembly of this. Normally I've done unboxings and assemblies of these arcade 1-up machines that I have in here, but this is a Halloween prop. As you can see here, this is a Gremlin. This is Stripe from Gremlins 1. So this is a Home Depot exclusive. Today is, for me, it's like August 5th. These went on sale August 4th. I went and purchased it online and they are already sold out. I'm not going to post this video right away, so it might be a week or so later, but hopefully they're back in stock. I don't know if they're going to be in the stores themselves. My Home Depot does not have Halloween stuff up yet. But if they are in the stores, I'm guessing as fast as it's sold out online, it might be a little difficult to get in the store as well. But it looked cool. It's an animatronic, so we'll see what it looks like. I'll go ahead and I'm going to unbox this, assemble it. Might be some cuts in there and stuff. I'm not sure how I'm going to put this video together yet because I haven't done one of these assemblies on camera yet. And I'm also using a different camera than I've used for my other stuff. I'm using my phone this time. So we'll see, the perspective might be different than you're used to if you've watched some of my other assembly videos. But I'm gonna throw this on the floor here, open it up, unbox it, show you what's inside, put it together, and plug it in and just see how it works. So let's get that going. All right, not sure how much of me you see on the screen, but that really doesn't matter. You're here to see what's in this box. So I believe I positioned the camera okay for that. You may not be able to hear me super great, because it is away from me and I'm just using the mic on the camera. Crack this thing open. And just an FYI, when I ordered this online, it did come like this box, so you know exactly what it is sitting on my porch. So open it up here. It says, do not return this product to the retailer. Call. Kind of similar to Spirit of Halloween. They kind of have the same things. Yeah, please call the company. Gemmy, G-E-M-M-Y Industries. So that apparently is the company that made this. So we have basically some instructions that look fairly basic. Have a picture of what he's going to look like. So we'll take a look at those in a moment. Just going to pull everything out of here first. It's got base. There's label A. So the pieces do look labeled. Looks like it's mostly one big piece. So we got his main body. He is like 3.5 feet tall, I think it said. I forget. So yeah, it's got hair and everything. Let's go just throw this random stuff all over the place. I'm gonna leave him in the plastic for a moment. Ears, feet or arms. We'll find out. Guessing those are feet then. The arms have the arms on them. They're all lettered, it looks, so looks pretty straightforward. Nothing really insane. A lot easier maybe than some of the Spirit stuff. This is the first time I bought an animatronic from Home Depot. I brought a few from Spirit. I don't have a lot, I have like 3. Maybe I'll do an unboxing on one of them that's not super animatronic that I just bought at the end of the year last year. I bought after Halloween because they go on sale. And then we got an Allen key, and it looks like really just 2 bolts. Maybe that's all that it has, and then this is a power cord, I'd assume. Yep, power cord, basic. So let's clear this out of the way. Let's get this guy out of the road. The bag save all this stuff so I can put it back in the box maybe at the end of the season. His head here, I'm gonna come up to the camera and kind of show you what he looks like. Obviously I'll show you at the end too when he's working though. But his head here doesn't look too bad. His eyes could probably be better. But yeah, it looks like everything is just probably a snap in place with his ears. And his head does move. This is all basic plastic. His head has like a rubber mask on top of it. Looks like, you know, his mouth moves there. I don't know how much. He's got some controls on the back here. Probably volume, on, off, try me. So he's probably got one of those try me things like Spirit stuff has. You know, so you can make him go. Otherwise, he's probably motion detected somewhere. Looks pretty straightforward. One difference than some of the Spirit stuff is he does not have, like, you don't have to plug all these wires in, it looks like. Oh yeah, I'm guessing this is the motion sensor probably on the front. So yeah, let's take a look at the instructions and start putting them together. Although for the most part, I think I can tell how to put them together. All right, I'm just gonna show you the instructions real quick. Has a picture of them on the back. Here we got assembly instructions. Looks like the base, I don't know if you can see this, it does list all his parts. So I do have everything here. Let me see how this camera is going. Yeah. So I do have everything here. All the parts here I got. Kind of starts with just put the base down, put the legs on the base, put him on there, put the arms on. Looks like the Allen keys go into the legs to hold them on there. And then pop the back power cord in and you're good to go. So let's give that all a try. Okay, just looking at the instructions, these are labeled B and C, and the other pieces are all labeled as well. It does tell you, not on here, but it does tell you in the instructions which one is right foot, which one is left foot. So I'm assuming right, you're looking away from just like your own feet. So see how this kind of goes on. Fit like that, I would assume. And then the actual legs themselves, see if it tells D and E, so it kind of goes with that. D is right, E is left. Cardboard still on here. D is right. E is left. Go. And then tighten them down. Okay, I can tell you I'm having a heck of a time lining this up to get this one bolt in. It does have, it screws in fine, so I'm not misthreading anything. But just trying to get this in and down so where it's right is just causing me a lot of problems. So we'll try the other side. It screws in just fine. See how the leg does. Okay, I just cut out a bunch probably, but I got those 2 bolts on. That was probably the toughest part. It's only got 2 bolts, and that was not easy. One of them definitely was tighter than the other, so I don't know if I cross-threaded or not, but yeah. Continue on. All right, that was a little awkward. Just fitting him in there after the legs were already kind of really tight together. Just figuring out getting it lined up, at least with one person. Maybe if you had another person just holding the body. It's not heavy, but maybe a little easier if I had a second person to help me. Okay, the arms do have a hex screw in here that goes through and I guess kind of goes into the groove, so it tightens it down. I don't know if you can, and it's got a bunch of different directions, so I'm assuming you can kind of just tighten it down wherever. It's meant to be, you know, facing down, I guess, and that is how the screw is in there. So it would be like that. So I guess there are 4 screws, but 2 are already in there. But yeah, that holds it on. So we got that. And the ears. They all kind of just snap into place. And that was snapped in. The only thing I kind of worry about is taking them apart. The ears and the bottom legs on the body, if I pull it apart, will they snap the little clips? Because it's basically just a clip that expands, especially for the legs. So I guess I'll see at the end of the season when we take them apart. But now let's plug them in and see what happens. I just got to find a way to plug them in. All right, I plugged him in. His eyes light up, he moves his head, he talks. I think I have him on the setting that just is constantly going. He's pretty cool. Let me see if I can change his setting. Okay, I changed him to the motion sensor. Took him a little while to stop talking, and myself to stop moving, but here he is. Oh, looks like he detected something. Yeah, so the motion might be pretty sensitive, or it could be because it's light out and everything too. It's not dark. The only thing I would say is I think his eyes, and maybe it looks better at night, his eyes would be my biggest complaint. The yellow around it, you could see the bulb behind it too much. Maybe if it's all part of this mask. Maybe I can move it around. Let's see if we can get him to trigger. Yeah. So yeah, that is the trigger. Yeah. Take a little tour around him. Close up, you can see the rubbing into the box. Let me turn him off real quick. So he's not. That volume's about a little bit more than medium was that volume. So he was pretty loud at that. So he probably gets louder. Probably I'm sure it gets a little more distorted as it gets louder. But just to give you an idea, kind of close up of what he looks like. The hair is you know, furish or whatever. So, you know, if you could spike it up a little more, maybe. But yeah, he does look pretty cool. He is one of the more inexpensive ones, if you can call it that. It's under $200. Whereas a lot of these animatronics are like, you know, $300-400, over 300 bucks. So, but he is obviously small and not a lot to him, but very cool. I do think he's pretty sweet. Put him out in my front yard or something as the season progresses. Like I said, it's the beginning of August, so I don't know if it, as far as I'm concerned, it's not too soon for Halloween stuff, but other people might say so. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Be cool if he had a little bit more movement, I think. Maybe like his arms went up and down or something like that. That'd be cool. But what can you expect for a more inexpensive one? I do like that it was really easy to put together. I'm just worried about taking it apart, which I'm not going to do right now to try to see if it breaks. I'll wait till after Halloween. So again, just thanks for watching my videos. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe. I'm always looking to expand the breadth of my channel. I kind of do just random stuff. You see here all my arcade one-ups. Go look at my previous videos if you're just checking out this new. I also just recently did the Spirit of Halloween NES Nintendo Entertainment System game. So check that out as well. And help my channel grow. I do a lot of just random stuff here. So pretty random. Food challenges, video game stuff, whatever kind of I feel like doing. But thanks for checking it out, and I will see you next time.